girlfriend showed me. One guy said it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, cool.
But yeah, I'll see you in there in the stream. Thanks for the submission and everything. And yo, good luck with everything, man. Like, yeah, it's just the more you put out, it's just a matter of time. You're just gonna see the growth slowly, and like things take time, but just stay consistent, man, and don't lose the fun out of it, man. Just keep having fun with it.
It's been a blast. I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Awesome. All right, brother. See ya. Wow. 2 minute. Well, you know, sometimes the 2 minute calls turn into more than 2 minutes, but man, super cool, man. It was super cool to talk to you details. Now I'm hoping I'm live right now. I had a little bit of a hiccup. on the stream, which is totally fine. It happens sometimes, but let's see now if I am active on Twitch. I'm supposed to be live on YouTube as well, but for some reason I'm not seeing it. There's probably some security stuff happening on YouTube, so that's very unfortunate. Let's see, live. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I don't know why it's just not. Oh, wait, hold on. I think I am live now. Okay, great. Security. Yes, I am live. So cool. Looks like I'm live on YouTube and on Twitch now. So apologies for the little hiccup there. You know, it happens. But anyway, thanks for the submission details, and we're on to the next one. Let's go. Let's not waste time. Our next submission is called Work, Numb It Out. This is by Pink Jag once again. Appreciate you, Pink. And if you want to support Pink Jag on Instagram, it's PINKJAGG. And the note says here, Pink Jag is a Los Angeles-based brother duo. Great. I wonder, are you guys real brothers? That's awesome. It's always cool when I see like siblings working together, because I have a sibling. I have an older brother, and you know, we're like really good friends, you know what I mean? But like, I imagine how fun it would be to like actually make music with your brother and like pursue it together. That's like really cool. Okay, so Pink Jag, Work, Numb It Out. Let's listen to it. All right, let's see.
Watch me go to. They don't see me. They don't see me. Hey, they don't see me. Vision too clear, I suffer from that fucking ADHD. Working on my body, on my music, on my music, on my body, on my body, on my music. When I'm walking in, I'm probably coming off as the next Efron. I'm jaw dropping, locked in, not boxed in. I'm stalking, not going out too often. I'm watching, creeping on your pocket. Okay, I'm energized on my next. Double A, dub me as a workaholic. Crazy if it's just luck. That's your shot. All broken bears are swimming in the ocean. Doubles everywhere is bogus. When we switching up the music, all these hoes the same. You juiced it like a soul, you love to Rufus. I will be the first to say to shut it up and just get to it. Watch me go to. They don't see me. They don't see me. Hey, they don't see me. Watch me go to. I put myself to work, straight to it. Need you all in, can't be stalling, baby, don't tease it. Really no reason for you to be here, breaking it even. If I don't see no sweat, I'm leaving. Baby, I need you to lean into it. Baby, you know I believe in you. Hey, bombshell, future I see for you overseas. Any wave of pain you feel right now, just know it's temporary. Pushing through, I'm proud of you. That bag you wanted, got your name on it. Come on, 1, 2, 5, 6, 9, 10, 9, 10. Another one, still here, hold it now, let me out, freak it out, tweak it out, do my thing, numb it out, numb it out, numb it out, another one, numb it out, another one, numb it out, another one, numb it out, do my thing, numb it out, numb it out, watch me go to. They don't see me, they don't see me, hey, they don't see me, watch me go to. I put myself to, hey, I put myself to work, I put myself to work, I put myself to, I put myself to work, I put myself to work, I put myself to work, I put myself to, I put myself to work. Doubt me, shame me, hate me, nothing shake me. Rep it out, it's working out, y'all just noise. I love the sound, I don't drown it out. I turn it up, I'm amped up, I'm fired up. Rap boy, yeah, life is a movie, yeah. I am AMC, front row on big screen. Bitch, I ain't even in the backseat when I freestyle. I'm off the dome, just wanna fuck, don't want no foreplay. On a missionary like Corday, need an 8-pack, not a light one, yeah. Name written, not a mic one, I'm a Jaguar, let my cup fit, it's a pink one. The branding on subconscious, have my name in your fucking mouth when I walk in. Everybody like, who do with a pink jacket? Like, what's your name, what's happening? Look, thick lash with the hard bars and a pretty face, that's a motherfucking starter jacket. Look, fit flow here, couldn't jacket. Look at me, I'm stalking. Look at me, I'm locked in. Look at me, I'm joshing. 101, we cooked it up, though jacket. They could jack it, but something's off, need jagging it. Ain't nothing hit like Jag hit.
All right, shout out to Pink.
Hey.
Shout out to Pink Jag with Work Numbered Out. So that's a fun song, man. It's a fun song. I think that, like, I hear a lot of the things you did in there and some of the nuances, like the change ups, and I like the tempo of the song and like where it was going and how it like evolved over time. I think the execution could have been a little bit better, a little bit tighter. Once you get to sort of like the 2/3 mark, which is like after the second hook, the beat change was very welcome. So I like the beat change, but it just wasn't different or captivating enough to keep my attention as much as it should have kept my attention, if that makes sense. I'm a big fan of beat changes. When you hear a song and the beat changes and it's like, oh shit, it's supposed to get you even more hype. And the changes toward the middle and end didn't necessarily get me more hype. It was just, oh, that's like the beat changed, cool. So it ended up being like something that you notice, but not something that was like, that hit me in the fucking chest, you know what I mean? Or in the gut. Like, it didn't make me extra excited, pause, you know what I mean? So I would take a look at that, maybe do a different beat for the beat change, or even a tempo change, right? Like a big way to like have an impactful beat change is to like change the BPM completely. And it can get slower, it can get faster, but as long as it's a noticeable BPM change when you do a beat change, that's always a good sign too, or a good trick. So maybe try that. As I was listening to the song, I sort of like felt the Kendrick Lamar influence, and let me know if you're in the chat, Pink Jag, like if that's off, but that's what it felt to me, like a lot of the little like the sort of switch ups in your delivery and your cadence in short bursts. Like I feel like Kendrick kind of like popularized that in modern hip hop music, and it sounded like you were like kind of following that same thing, which by the way is like not a bad thing, but I would have loved to hear you sort of do that in your own way and like elevate it a little bit more. So, again, I think these are just like small things that you can go in there and revisit. Your raps are good. I do like the hook, the work, work has been a popular word to say in a hook repetitively. Like I think I even made a song like years ago that where the hook was like work, you know what I mean? So it's not like anything like super new under the sun, but that's okay. Like I said, like there's nothing wrong with that. But I think the song has a lot of potential, and I do like the tempo and vibration of it, and I think there's a place for it. And I think if with those tweaks, you can take it from like here to like the next level. Because I do think it's a cool concept. I do think the beat is cool. You just want to add those extra nuances to take it to that next level. The vocal mix sounded totally fine to me. No complaints there. It did sound like you were recording like in a small room. And again, if you're in the chat, let me know if that's accurate or not, but sounded like you recorded in a very small room. There was like a small room reverb that you kept on there. But for this funny reason, like I liked it, you know? It added like a character to your vocal and to the song. So I wouldn't even change that. I would keep that. Normally that would be typically like an engineering error, you know, where like you would have to like fix that and bypass it, but I don't think you should. I think that was cool, you know. So yeah, thank you for the submission. Shout out to Pink Jag on the super skip. Our next submission, which I think is another super skip, this is a song called Almost Famous, and it's an artist named A Game, and the Instagram is AGAMESTL if you want to go support on the Instagram. And again, we have another 2-minute phone call. Amazing. So A Game, we're gonna listen to the song. I'm assuming you're in the chat. I hope you're in the chat right now. We're going to listen to the song. I'm going to give you my full critique, and then I'm going to give you a call. I got your phone number. I think you emailed me, so I got your number. I'm going to give you a call, and we're going to chat for about 2 minutes live on the air afterwards. All right? So let's jump right into it. This is Almost Famous by A Game.
They want my whereabouts. Well, I've been ducked, chasing that chicken. I've been on the hunt, I've been there for months. I won't let up, try to spread my wings. Before they get plucked, these niggas is clutch, so I got it clutched. I won't be lunch, I got a hunch. I'm on the cusp, shotgun. I'm in the front, I can't count how many rappers this month, cause I'm almost famous. Bitch, I'm almost, shit, I'm almost famous. Shit, I'm almost, shit, I'm almost famous.
In the summertime, winners be the same. It's a shame what they do to make a name.
Bitch, I'm almost famous.
In the summertime, winners be the same. It's a shame what they do to make a name.
Bitch, I'm almost. It's 2019, LA, West Coast, main stage. Magic Box, we was at Revolt, did a pre-trial. Did it them, put up like 5,000, I won that. The COVID, shut the world down, I had more shows. More money, momentum, plenty plans. None of those was a pandemic, now shit slow. Shit dry, ain't shit moving, I'm constant. The patient, cause I know music my way out. I ain't way off, shit take time, but how long? I gotta wait till I get mine, I'm still in line. I'ma grind it out until I make it. I can't be one of them rappers telling niggas I was almost famous. Bitch, I'm almost, shit, I'm almost famous. Shit, I'm almost, shit, I'm almost famous.
In the summertime, winners be the same. It's a shame what they do to make a name.
Bitch, I'm almost famous.
In the summertime, winners be the same. It's a shame what they do to make a name.
Bitch, I'm almost famous.
Spend 5 minutes complaining, and you have wasted 5. And you may have begun what's known as economic cancer of the bone. Surely they will soon haul you off into a financial desert and there let you choke on the dust of your own regret. I hope I said that well.
All right. Shout out to A Game with Almost Famous. I like those bars, bro. I like the bars. I like your delivery. I like your voice. Good song, good beat. you know, there's some little things in the hook. You know, I know this is out on Spotify, and it's tricky because, you know, it's tough when I critique songs that are like already on Spotify because it's obviously out already. But I think you could, if you make changes to a song, I'm pretty sure you're allowed to like go back and re-upload a new lossless wave audio file without losing your streams. Don't quote me on that, but I think you can do that, so it's probably fine. You know, I would hate to like critique a song that's like already out that you can't replace. But anyway, excuse me. I like the raps. I like the delivery. Like you definitely sound like you didn't read off of a piece of paper. Like that sounded like a song that you've been working on for a while that you like memorized and put in there. At least that's what my ears are hearing. I like the hook. There's a part of the hook where you layered like I'm almost famous, and then you had like the telephone effect vocal. I think the telephone effect vocals can come down a little bit, and I also do think that you should double the hook. I'm almost famous. Like it sounded like you only did one track and it was like mono. I would do a main mono vocal in the center and then do two more energetic ones, right? So do an energetic take, hard pan it to the left, do another energetic take of just the hook, pan it to the right, and then maybe go -4 or 5 dB on those, just to have a little bit of character to lift that hook up a little bit more. You know, I don't think you should go too crazy on that. Like those backgrounds should definitely not be too loud. So play with, you know, trust your ears, right? Play with like a -3, 4, 5, 6, or even 10 dB. Just have them sort of tucked in there but present. And I would do the same thing at the end for that last hook. I noticed you only had like the main hook vocal without the telephone vocal, and then you added another double hook with the telephone vocal. I think you should start the first hook of that last hook, the first one that comes in, should have the telephone effect vocal, and then for the second half, where you double the hook, take the telephone vocal effect out, and then maybe do some more ad-libs. You know, you want to have some kind of payoff at the end. And that's the cool thing about music that I love is, you know, as you guys know, I've said this in the past, but I look at a song as like a movie, like a mini movie, like a 2-minute, 3-minute movie. And it's like, what kind of payoff can I give the viewer or the listener at the end of the song, right? And that's why a lot of times when you hear songs, you'll hear the final chorus with like thicker ad-libs, you know, specifically in pop music and R&B music, right? You'll have like a final hook with like bigger ad-libs and like some kind of like riffing track where the vocalist is riffing, or maybe even like a guitar solo, you know, usually comes like toward the end. So that's what you call a payoff, right? And so you know, I think this song deserves some type of payoff at the end. And, you know, maybe for that second hook, that doubles can be like where your payoff lives, right? So maybe it's a guitar solo. Maybe you want to try adding more layers to the hook. Maybe you want to re-perform the entire hook, but like with more energy. You know what I mean? Maybe you want to add more layers, maybe gang vocals. I don't know, right? Like, you kind of don't know until you try stuff, throw stuff on the wall, see what sticks. And that's what I love to do when I'm in the studio. Like, if you're ever in the studio with me, like I'm going to want to try everything. Like, there's no wrong answer to anything. Like, you know, cause you won't really know if something is a good idea or if something resonates with you until you actually hear it, right? It's one thing to have an idea, but you won't really know if that's a good idea or not until you hear it, right? So try those things, create a payoff at the end. But the raps are on point. Your delivery is on point. I like the vocal mix. I like the beat. just tweak those things if you can. And again, I know this is on Spotify already. I don't know how long this thing has been out, but if it is possible to like re-upload a new version without losing your data, that'd be great. Okay, so appreciate you, A Game. I'm definitely looking forward to hearing more from you too, bro. Like, you definitely got some shit. All right, our next submission. Oh, actually, no. Before we go to our next submission, let me actually do the 2-minute call. I totally forgot. So here we go. Let's call A Game. Apologies, A Game. So let's do the 2-minute call with A Game. Let me go to my inbox and find your phone number. Okay, here we go. 314. I'm not gonna dox you and like say your whole number on stream. That'd be hilarious. Okay. Hello? Hello? Okay. Let me go ahead and text you, A Game. It's weird because it looked like he sent me a message thinking that the stream was tomorrow. Which is very unfortunate, but I'll text him right now and then see if he hits me back. I'm hoping he's like not at work or something. But I just hit him up. So, all right, we'll see if he hits me back. He might think that the stream is tomorrow, but we'll see. All right, so in the meantime, we're going to move on. Another super skip. This is Sharp Productions once again. Snuck one in there. This is called Slow Rider. You guys already at this point know where to find Sharp Productions. That's his IG right there. And the message he left here is, oh, hold on one second. Let's jump right in. Yo, what's up, A Game? This is Illmind.
Yo, what's going on, brother?
Yo, how are you? Yeah. I'm streaming right now, so we're live on stream. I just saw your message that you thought it was tomorrow.
Oh, it's tomorrow?
No, the stream is happening right now.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna get on that. I think we on like 2 at 1. You know, I'm trying to get it out. And I'm in the gym, but okay, so I'm gonna get on that shit now. You know, on Instagram?
I'm live streaming right now on YouTube and on Twitter. Oh, sorry, YouTube and Twitch.
YouTube and Twitch. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. YouTube is never mind. I'm on it.
You see it?
All right, bro.
All right, cool. Well, we're on this is the 2-minute call that you redeemed. So we're doing it right now. So I already gave you feedback. But
okay.
But yeah, you can go ahead and play it back. But I'll tell you, I like this song a lot, bro. Your raps are fire. I like the mix. I like the beat. My only suggestion on it was to just beef up that last hook at the end where it doubles. And then you know when you do the hook and then you have the telephone effect vocal underneath.
Yeah.
I would just lower down the volume on the telephone effect part, and then for the hook part, double it, right, and then do a hard pan left and right, and just make the hook vocal a little bit thicker for all the hooks on the song. But other than that, like, my feedback is very minimal. I like the song. You know, sound like you've been rapping for a while. Like, I definitely like your delivery and your raps and everything, and I like the song.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, if you hear the second verse, I talk about COVID. I've been doing it a while, but COVID kind of derailed, most of the artists, so we just back at it.
Oh, that's what's up. Let's go. Okay, well, excuse me. Yeah, when you get a chance, you can go ahead and check the YouTube after the stream is finished, and then you can just rewind it, and you can peep my whole feedback on there for the song.
For sure, I'm gonna cook it up. I know we're gonna take we got like a couple different platforms like yours that's been reviewing this shit. Yeah, we pretty much get a good reviews all across the board, but we're gonna promote it on like larger platforms and kind of caption it we got the industry talking about A-game, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
So we're gonna we're trying to be smart about it, and just go into the new year with a lot of momentum.
I love it. I love it, bro. Well, yeah, I'll definitely keep an eye out for everything, and good luck with it all, bro.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, brother. We'll talk soon. All right, take care. Excuse me. Rise just said, is he at Planet Fitness? Sounded like he was. I'm not mad at that either. Let's go. Okay, so appreciate you, A-Game. Our next submission, as I said, this is Slow Rider by Sharp Productions. And the note here, let's read the note. It says, good evening, kind sir. I hope you and the fam had a great holiday. Thank you again for the opportunity. Steady grateful. Shout out to Prod by Prof for the dope sample. Okay, so shout to Prod by Prof for the sample loop, and let's go ahead and listen to it. This is Sharp Productions. All right. Shout to Sharp. Sharp, I like it. Wait, let me just move my computer because it's like shaking a lot. I don't know why. Okay. I like it. I definitely hear, and I see the comments too. I definitely hear some AI textures and nuances in there. But again, I'm not mad at that. Like, use that shit and fucking leverage it. You know what I mean? Like, there's no more rules. Like, just make good music and use it as a tool. But there's no way for me to know how much or how little AI was used in there, but I definitely hear some. But at the end of the day, the goal is, does this sound good? Can it resonate? Does the world need it? Like I said before. But I thought the beat was cool. Cool beat. I mean, some like funky kind of like easy listening, but good drums and like something you could play in the car. I could definitely hear that in a movie. I can hear that in different places. I can also hear someone singing on it. You know, I would rather hear someone singing on that versus rapping on it. But really cool track. Not mad at it. You know, definitely curious to see like what your plans are for that. You know, and what you want to do. But you know, so far it's good where it's going. You know, and there's a multitude of different things that you can do with that. You know, you could make it part of a beat tape. You could get a singer on it and release it that way. You can get a singer or a rapper on it and then release the instrumental and the song on DSPs. There's a lot of things you can do with that. So again, you know, I think going back to the other feedback that I gave you, Sharp, a couple weeks ago when you sent all those beats and those songs, like figure out like what the next step is for this stuff, versus like just having a bunch of really cool sounding beats or songs on a hard drive. It's like, now it's like, okay, let's figure out like a game plan for this. Like, where can this live? Where can it go? Where can I release it? You know, stuff like that. But again, creatively, mix-wise, beat-wise, I don't really have any feedback from that perspective. It sounds good. What are you going to do with it? That's the goal, right? So, shout out to Sharp Productions. Next up on the skip, we have Stone Villain. Again, shout out to Stone Villain. If you want to support Stone Villain on Instagram, it's 5TONE Villain. And the note here says, I battle with mental health. I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, don't we all, right? I battle with mental health. So in this work, I first questioned, will what I've been through will hinder my success? Then I remove doubt and say I will be successful and always remember what I've gone through to get there. That's a good point. That's a good point, man. So, man, sometimes you just gotta find an outlet that will allow for you to thrive and allow for you to like get up in the morning and be like, man, like I'm actually excited to do this, right? And so to be able to wake up in the morning and feel a level of excitement to make music is a blessing within itself. And like, I don't think you should ever take that for granted, right? We're very blessed to be passionate about something, and it's a good thing that that thing is music, right? Music is such a it's such a gift from the universe and from God to all of us. So anyway, not to get too deep, but here it is, Stone Villain. Let's hear it.
The world, Chico. The world, Chico.
Villain. It's an awakening, pain based on reality. Got me drinking and gambling, trying to escape, afraid I won't make it. I tried it naturally, tragically, high anxiety got the best of me. That was suppressing the other side of me, yes. And I was very depressed and not thinking logically. Even thought about making an attempt to slice my artery. Death just keep on calling me, taunting me, whisper softly, rest. But I refuse to accept the darkness it's offering. I was thinking, will I make it? I was thinking, will I make it? And will I remember? Now I know that I'ma make it. Now I know that I'ma make it. And I'ma remember all of the steps that I took to get where I'm at. Nearly lost all my breath. It looked as dark as it gets. Mere thought of regret. You ain't getting the picture, cause I'm just starting to sketch. Get the artist is best before the canvas is stretched. Look what the banner presents. Presents a man that persists and presents a plan to convince the masses. When they talking classics, he's on the list. Advancing past him, they ain't understanding. Advantage his, he was stranded. And when they left him abandoned and vanished, then he ain't panicked. Dealt with all of the madness, the bloodshed, it was graphic. And then he started to manage, put it together, mechanic. Now they wonder what happened, how did he come from up under all of that weight that he carried without forgetting he got it. I was thinking, will I make it? I was thinking, will I make it? And will I Now I know that I'ma make it. Now I know that I'ma make it. And I'ma
Man, shout out to Stone Villain. Let's go. Man, I like it. There's emotion in there. There's passion. It sounds like a song that you wrote based on like a very deep feeling that you've had or been having or had in the past. I love music that is born from an honest place, and this sounds like a song that was born from like a very honest place. Like, it's not one of those like random turn up songs or a random song that like you just did for the hell of it. Like there's like actual purpose in this song. And not to say that like all music should be that. There's a cup of tea for everyone. But I particularly love this type of cup of tea, right? Where it's like born from experience, born from an honest place. I love the delivery of the verses. At first, when I heard the hook, I was like, there's like certain things that you can do to that hook to just make it deliver and resonate and come across a little bit more effectively. And I still do think that there are a few things there, Stone Villain, in the hook that you could maybe tweak. But I think the first thing that I'm hearing is the hook is such a good, it's a good part to lead the song with. So the first thing I would try is move the hook to the very beginning of the song, right? So instead of the beginning of the song being the verse where you're telling the story, lead with the hook, right? Maybe just no drums, just guitar with the chords, and then the hook right there, boom. All that stuff. Maybe you could EQ it a little bit, right? Because I think, if you want to stay true to rock music, and the nature of how rock music is mixed, I think that you could definitely go in there and tweak the mix on the vocals, specifically on the hook. I think they're a little bit loud, a little bit harsh. Well, not harsh, but there's certain frequencies that you can dip in there. And I think it would be best to put a little bit more distortion on that hook. Right? Like almost like what Kanye does, or what Kanye did, distortion on his vocal, like when he did it on like Dark Twisted Fantasy, and you know, even on 808s and Heartbreak, like, you know, getting that kind of texture on your vocal distortion would be cool. And then I also feel like you should put a little bit of distortion on your vocal too, bro. You know what I mean? Like on the verses, like have a more intense distortion on the hook, and then have a little bit less intense distortion on the verses. But I do think the vocals, if they had distortion on them, it would make the song more powerful too. But I love the raps. Like sound like you've been rapping for a while. Like I hear the experience in your voice. I hear the experience in your songwriting. And I just, again, I love songs like this. I like songs that have like a deep meaning, and I think there's people out there that can resonate with this, bro, for real. So that would be my suggestion. You know, hopefully, you know, we hear another version of this, maybe, you know, if you want to resubmit after you make those tweaks. But man, Stone Villain, I'm glad you're like tapping back into your music and like doing it again, and just, you know, getting into it and really committing to it, man. Like keep going, you know what I mean? So all right, next up on a skip we have Krissa. I hope I'm saying that right. And if you want to support Krissa on Instagram, it's Krissa Ellie, CHRYSAELLY. And it looks like this is a song called Creative. And then the note here says, this is an upcoming release for early January 2026. Creative is a bold, seductive anthem exposing minimal effort in today's dating culture. Wow, interesting. With inspiration from R&B icons like Brandy and Snow Allegra, the music video recreates real encounters, contrasting shallow conversation with what women truly value, connection. Wow, powerful. Round of applause to you, Krissa. Yeah, you might be onto something with that. Talk to him. Let's go. Okay, so let's hear it.
Bet you think you know how this is gonna go. Not like those other girls, magnetized by your world. Don't call me late at night, a different appetite. I'm not a stepping stone for when you feel alone. I need to feel your thoughts ripple through my forget subliminal. I crave original. I need to drown in your conversation alone. Show how you qualify. Keep my needs satisfied. I need to feel your thoughts
Shout out to Krissa. Better get creative. Okay, so it's a good song. Love the concept. I really like the songwriting. I think that there's musical things in there that could improve to be able to convey that message a little bit deeper. First thing I'm hearing is for your post hook. Better get creative. Get. I noticed that in the last hook, the payoff, like we were talking about earlier, the last part where it happens the third time, the post hook, where you added the kicks, the kick drums, and the hi-hats, and more of the nuances in there. I think I like that post. I think that post should happen for every single post, right? Because during the song, after the first hook and the second hook, when that post hook comes, the energy drops a little bit. And I think you're going to lose people on those parts because it sort of gets a little bit boring and a little bit repetitive, right? And those are like your two worst enemies, Krissa, especially in R&B music. You don't want to be boring and you don't want to be repetitive, right? So I think for that post hook, I think it is very appropriate to have some type of post hook in there. I think it's placed correctly. And at first when I was listening to it, I was like, man, the lyrics on the post hook need to change. That might be the case, but when I heard that third post hook with the kicks added and all the nuances, like I think you fixed the problem that I thought you had. So this is what I would do. Take the post hook with the kicks and all that stuff on it, literally copy that whole section, and then paste it in the first post hook and the second post hook. So all three post hooks sound like that, right? And I do also think an interesting thing you can do is only have the kick drums happen in that post hook, right? Maybe for that second verse, after the post hook, going into the second verse, you can keep the kicks in there and just have the kicks in there. And that's another cool trick, especially in R&B music. If you want to keep the energy and momentum going for that second verse, usually you want to have like a little bit more energy, maybe like 10 to 40% more energy on that second verse versus the first verse. And a lot of times it's a musical thing. A lot of times, it's not even really in the vocals. So I think one trick you can try to see if it sounds good is continue the kick drums for that second verse and just let the kick drums go all the way out after that first post hook. Second verse, boom, kick drums are in there. Second half of the second verse, kick drums are still in there. And then when the hook comes in, take the kick out, and then it'll be reintroduced for that post hook, right? I think that's just going to keep the momentum of the song going. But you got a nice voice. I like the writing. I like the song concept. I think that's definitely a cool concept for people, specifically men, that you're targeting. Yeah. Try those changes, see if it improves the quality of the song. I noticed this on Spotify, on SoundCloud, so it's probably not too late to like really dig into this song and make some changes, but I'd love to hear the finished product at some point if you finish it. So good stuff. Okay, our next submission, this is another skip. This is Prophet Guju. Okay, you can follow Prophet Guju on Instagram at Nakboul, KNACKEBOUL, and the name of this song is called Edible. Okay, and the little note here says, I'm a Swiss rapper, but I also produce more experimental beats and loops. Most part is voice. Okay, Prophet Guju. That's a crazy name, dude. Let's hear it. All right, shall we? Let's go. I just saw in the chat. Some of you guys were asking if you can still submit. Yes, you may. Yes, you may. Look at the ticker tape, but down below, if you want to submit your music, go to Nero.fan/illmind. Okay, you can't miss it. Nero.com/illmind. Still taking submissions, so go ahead and click that and get it going. All right, let's start this from the beginning. Cool. Shout out to Prophet Guju on the submission. Okay. Okay. So cool beat. I mean, it was definitely, you know, experimental. It's got like some lo-fi. People are going to immediately consider that lo-fi, bro. Like, that's just the reality of it. Even if you don't think it's lo-fi, I'm not like a huge fan of like calling things lo-fi. I never liked the term because I came from the era of like J Dilla, which is basically where lo-fi started. So it's not called lo-fi. I don't call it lo-fi. call me crazy. But anyway, you know, again, a beat like this, a lot of different things that you... Plaxton, what are you posting here? That's weird. I don't understand what you're posting. Well, shout to you, Plaxton. See, it's your fault, Plaxton. I lost my train of thought. No, I remember now. Instrumentals like this can live in many different places. You scanned my fit using AI? That's cool. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Bomber Jacket, studio teacher, operator, archetype. That's dope. Damn, you're on it, Plaxton. That's crazy. I'm now knowing that context, I'm gonna reread that. You gotta give me a heads up, Plaxton, when you do that, bro. At least give me a heads up and let me know what you're doing so I can understand the context of the crazy shit you just posted in the chat right now. Okay, anyway, so back to it. Sorry, apologies, Prophet Guju. So a beat like this, you can do a lot with. This can live with a video. This can live on a show. Like, I can even hear this as like a Netflix intro song for something. This can be on a lo-fi playlist. It could be on, like, I can even hear this like while I'm at the spa. You know what I mean? Getting a massage. Like, it's definitely in the relaxation. It's borderline. It borderline could be included in the relaxation, massage, spa music category. That's just me. You might disagree, but that's just me. That's what I'm getting out of it. So I like the melodies on it. Like, it's everything sort of felt cohesive and weird and cool, and it all kind of mingled together nicely, and I wasn't mad at that. So yeah, I mean, interesting stuff, cool stuff, definitely pleasurable on the ears. Pause. And so again, you know, I think my feedback again will go back to something similar that I've been telling Sharp Productions is, and shout to you, Sharp, if you're still in here, but you want to now really start putting energy into, okay, what am I going to do with this, right? Where can I put this? Where can I place this? I don't want this to just be on my hard drive. I mean, there's a gazillion things you can do, bro. You know, you can take this, make a whole EP on it, and put it out on Spotify and DSPs, and that might be cool, right? Create a whole theme. Or you might say, oh shit, Illmind said this was like spa music. Let me create like videos for YouTube, spa music videos or something. I don't know. I'm just throwing shit on the wall. But what I'm saying is, take this and place it somewhere and actually pursue something with it, right? And like, I think it starts with brainstorming ideas and figuring out, okay, like, you know, I like the spa music approach, so maybe I want to take that and run with it and give it a try. Or maybe I'll do an EP of stuff that's in this realm and do that, right? So think about what you want to do with this. I think it's like really cool. I think it's fun to listen to. I think there's people out there that can resonate with this beat. So now figure out where you want to put it and how you want to get it out to the world, right? So great. All right, so here's what we're gonna do, guys. It is 6:20. We've been here for about an hour and 20 minutes, which is good. We're gonna take a little intermission, okay? Bathroom break, go get some tea, go use the bathroom, go make some coffee, grab a snack, go outside, do your thing. Let's all get up and get the blood flowing, and take a short intermission. And when we come back, we're going to continue with a song called Changes. This is by Hilltop Drew. Shout to you, Hilltop Drew. You're up next. This is a skip, so shout to you. And we're going to lead off with this song or beat. We're about to find out after the break. So we're going to start the countdown. Take a little intermission. Let's get back here in 15 minutes, 15 or so minutes. So it's 6:22 p.m. Pacific time now. Let's get back here at 6:35. 5, 6, 7, 6:35, 6:35, 9:35 Eastern. All right. See you guys soon. We have more. If you want to submit, look at the ticker tape on the top. Submit your music now. Nero.fan/illmind. Nero.fan/illmind. Let's see who's got the balls to do a skip or a throne. You really don't have to, but there's a relatively long list of people waiting. So see you guys in about 15 minutes.
Waking up each morning, dreams begin. A vision clear, I see where we aim high. No, can't believe how the future's bright. You're giving me hope. You're giving me hope. hope in every breath. Don't need no rhythm, just the beat of my heart. So slick from the ground, I'll rise like the phoenix flame. I'm a dreamer, and it's my name.
are back. We are back. We are back. We are back. Shout out to all of you guys that are here. We reached the halfway point. Shout out to all the submissions. If you still want to submit, again, like I said, well, first of all, welcome to everybody who's new to the stream. If this is your first time, I appreciate you being here. Could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here. So I appreciate you. I know it's getting late for some of you, but we're here. You know what I'm saying? So we stream every Wednesday, 5 p.m. Pacific. I do these critique sessions. You guys submit your music every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. I jump on here on stream live on YouTube and Twitch, and I listen to your music, right? Rappers, singers, send me your songs. Producers, send me your beats. And I'm here to listen. I'm here to listen and to help, you know, give my feedback to the music you're creating. You know, obviously music is subjective. It's a very spiritual experience, but you know, to be able to listen to this music and really dive in and try my best to like help you guys is what I love to do. And I'm fitting this into my life, right? Like this is something that I want to do, right? Like, and doing it every Wednesday is the goal right now. Who knows? One day, maybe in the near future, I'll start doing them more. But right now, this is happening every Wednesday, and it's free to submit unless you want to get a throne or a skip or up your, you know, add-ons when you submit your music. But everyone is free to submit your music. And you see the ticker tape down below. That's Nero.fan/Illmind. And, you know, I'm sure a lot of you guys, some of you guys are seeing Nero become more popular here. It's a great platform. Shout out to the good people at Nero for creating this like feedback submission platform. You know, I've been waiting for a long time for someone to create a platform like this, and someone finally did. So shout out to Nero, and man, we're gonna keep it moving. Okay, so let's get right into the next submission. It's actually the one queued up right now. This is Hilltop Drew. It's called Changes. So let's go ahead and excuse me, read off the note here. So it says, "Hey Illmind, this is off my album I just finished. Made the beat on my MPC Live 2. And writing wise, this is my first time punching in." Okay, cool. Thanks for your consideration and feedback. All right, great. So shout out to Hilltop Drew. This is Changes. And let's jump right in and listen. Okay.
Waking up and I gotta bust a nut. I got a new and she got a nice butt. I got the juice. Come here, take a cup. You mad at what? You mad I'm changing up? Paper boy. Yeah, I'm out here and I'm making noise. 84 miles per hour in a janky car. I'm living large. Yeah, I'm flyer than a pterosaur. You hella sore. I will school you, you should take my course. 101. Yeah, bitch, yeah, I'm one of one. I conquer like a Khan, like I was Mongolian. But I'm not a con, man, I put in time so I can shine. Why you loading up the Tommy gun? You fucking up the ambiance. Where you trying to take it? I'm just out here trying to make it. Better back up like you a Mack truck. You get slapped up in your face, bitch, I'm a Cali native. An alley racing San Diego, test my patience. Cali Asians finna give you recalibration. I got mental changes. Since Ronald Reagan closed asylums, they hate I'm shining. You think I'ma go in silence? Are you sliding? Cause lately it's been kinda dangerous. Baby, can you tell I'm going through life like hella changes? Cause changes. Lately the world's been acting crazy with the changes. Would you still ride if my whip janky with the changes? Many see my eyes and think I'm chanky, ain't no changes. But it's all good cause you're my baby with the changes. 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 Only thing constant. Changes. Changes. Waking up and I gotta get some sugar. Baby got some cakes and I'm trying to make a mother. I'm from the Bay where the weather's kinda chippy and rent's too fucking high, man. I gotta get some money. Unemployment unemployed. A Penwood pension for production, got a couple toys. My NPC will beat you out your fucking corduroys. You know them Southeast Asians made it out the jungle, boy. They say they jump for joy, but I gotta make confession. Lately my patience been tested. My patience wearing, I'm bearing resentment. I'm screwed up, I need some Buddha. Shit, meditation, medication, either way. So one day I can find the astral plane, cause I got mental changes. Since Ronald Reagan closed the silence, say hey I'm shining. You think I'ma go on silence, or you sliding? Cause lately it's been kinda dangerous. Baby, can you tell I'm going through life like hella changes? Cause changes, lately the world's been acting crazy with the changes. Would you still ride if my whip janky with the changes? Many see my eyes and think I'm chanky, ain't no changes. But it's all good cause you're my baby with the changes. Changes, changes, changes. Only thing constant changes. Changes, changes, changes. Only thing constant changes.
All right. Shout out to Hilltop Drew. If you want to support, it's at hilltop.drew. Okay, cool. So I see a comment in the chat by Rise Fake said, I thought it was a troll at first. I did too. Hilltop, I thought that was a troll at first. That's why I grinned in those opening lines. So I think there's a lot of work to be done on this song. First of all, the opening line is too much, bro. That's too much. You can't start the song like that. People, as much and as edgy or impactful you think that is, and I like the idea of you starting this song like with some edge, you're gonna get, people are gonna turn that shit off, bro. People are not, and this is me being transparent, you know, like, people are gonna immediately turn that off and think it's a troll or not want to listen to it, and they're going to miss all the cool stuff that happened later in the song. So to me, you're, you know, sort of shooting yourself in the foot by having the beginning of the song sound like that, right? So step number one for you, Hilltop, is I think you need to change that intro, change those lines. I know in the note that you left, you said that this is like kind of your first time like punching in. I don't know what that means, but I'm assuming it means like your first time like creating vocals, like rapping or whatever. But clarify me in the chat if you're in there. Let me know. Let us know. But change those opening lines and then let the song progress from there. I think your vocal delivery needs some work. You know, definitely, again, going back to what I was saying earlier, sounds a little bit like you're reading from a piece of paper or your phone. The voice delivery for you isn't quite there. I like that you do have personality in your vocals. You know, there's like sort of like this quirkiness that you have going on with your persona and with your voice and with your delivery. It sounds like that's true to sort of like who you are, but you need that to sound sonically good. You want that to sonically sound good. And I think there's different things that you can do and tweak to your voice to make it a little bit more pleasurable to sound, or to listen to. So yeah, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that looks like. But again, and again, going back to what I said earlier on earlier critique, I think that's going to take some experimentation. Again, trying things, throwing shit on the wall, seeing what sticks, seeing what doesn't, being open to trying things. Excuse me. Being open to trying things and figuring out where you can land in terms of, okay, this sounds good, this sounds better, let me like move forward with this. So yeah, tweak this up, man, tweak it up. I don't think it's ready. I don't think you should put this out yet. I think you should change that first line. I think you should, you know, revisit your vocal delivery. And again, the when I say like vocals are a pleasure to listen to, I'm talking about the listener, right? I'm being very, very considerate about the other human being that's going to listen to this, right? I'm creating this art for another human being to consume. And I want to make sure that experience of consumption is as pleasurable and enjoyable as possible. And there's certain things that you can do in a song to increase the quality of the song sonically to make it more pleasurable. So vocal mix is one. I think that your delivery is another. So again, dig into your delivery a little bit, experiment with your voice a little bit, and mix is half the battle, right? I've heard verses completely dry, unmixed, that didn't sound that good, and then you take the same performance and put a mix on it, and then all of a sudden it sounds like very, very good, you know? And there's little things that you can do as in the mixing, compression, EQing, certain effects, certain little tricks that you can do to your vocals to make stuff sound like sonically better. And you know, I don't know if you're mixing this or you have an engineer that's like mixing your vocals, but if you're mixing this, then you should dig in there and try some different things. But if you're passing it off to someone else to mix it, then definitely go over with that person and see if you can like improve that, you know, in your vocals. So yeah, man, that's what I would do on this song. I think it's like a cool idea, and as the song kept going, I understood it more and more while I was listening to it, especially when the hook came in. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like this is one of those like fun, quirky, kind of like hip hop songs, but you're at the same time, you're also saying some shit. You're saying some like stuff. There's like some mental health stuff in there that I heard. You know, it's a cool message, you know, again, like full transparency. Like I do think there are people out there that can resonate with this kind of song, but you want to maximize that by making sure it's sonically where it needs to be. So just give those things a try and see where you land. All right. Okay. We're moving at a pretty good pace today, man. Our next submission, another skip. This song is called Enough. This is by an artist named Dreaming Flowers, and you can reach them on Instagram. I'm not going to repeat that. I'm not saying that. Dreaming Flowers, piece of advice. Change your Instagram handle. That's not going to cut it. This right here is a math problem. This is an actual chemistry equation here, and that's your Instagram. If you're a musician and you meet someone and they say, yo, you're dope, what's your gram? And you say, oh, cool, I got you. My gram is at ZYX_101ZYX. If you say that to someone that you're networking with, they're not going to find you. They're not going to follow you. They're going to be confused. And then they're going to leave. Okay, and I'm not like, I'm halfway joking with you, but like, change that. It's just going to be better for you. I promise you. It's going to be better if you change that Instagram. Okay, so here's the note by Dreaming Flowers. It says, just a little jingle I made and sang on. Made this song for my GFF. Great. Shout out to your GFF. Let's go. All right, let's hear it.
She moves like quiet rain, soft and slow through my veins. She's the hush between the waves that calm my restless spirit that craves. No need for more, no need to be. She alone is enough for me. She moves like the hush before rain. Bare feet whisper across my brain.
right, shout out to Dreaming Flowers. So I like the concept of the song. I'm gonna do two levels of critique here. I'm gonna critique the mix on here, and then we'll get to the actual song. So I think mix-wise, there's a lot of just basic things that you should do on this. I'm hearing a lot of sharp tones on the vocal on the high end. So the S's, the all the S's in the song are very sharp. You want to throw on a de-esser in there. It's sort of like a compressor for S's. That's how I like to look at it. Most DAWs have a standard preset compressor somewhere in there. So step one, put a de-esser on that bad boy, and get rid of those harsh S's, because you're gonna. That's again going back to what I said about like creating a pleasurable experience for the listener. That's part of it. It's like a song is like, this is going to be a kind of weird comparison, but you know, experiencing a song is like coming into a home, right? It's like when you have a visitor at home, it's a very like, it's an experience. The whole thing is an experience. And when you invite someone to your home, you want to make sure that it's like a nice experience, right? You got houses like nice and clean, or as clean as it could be. You offer refreshments and, you know, like all that stuff, a place to sit. It's all part of the experience. And so that's sort of what we kind of can look at a song as, right? Where we don't want to hurt the listener, and with certain frequencies tend to be very destructive when listening to them, right? So again, yeah, throw a de-esser on there, take those S's out. Also too, you know, this song is giving and feels like Dido. I don't know, Dreaming Flowers, if you're familiar with the artist named Dido. She was like a really popular sort of like alternative pop, folky kind of artist from like the 90s. She was really popular. She had a couple hit records, but her whole vibe, this sounds sort of like in that world, in that realm, which I love, which I love, used to love Dido. And I'm a fan of this kind of stuff that sounds like this. But I think there's like a certain level of execution that's involved with songs like this, because they're very like laid back, they're very mellow, there's not like a million change ups. The songwriting is like quirky and unique, but like there's a very strong storytelling element to this, which I appreciate. So you know, tweak up those vocals a little bit, get them to a place. I think you should ease off on the telephony type of effect on your voice. I think you're sort of doing a disservice to the vocal performance when you put that telephone effect, especially for a song like this. It's just kind of producing these harsh frequencies, and it's not necessarily adding to the experience of the song. Right. And again, that's what I like to look at too. Like what I said earlier about a song being like an experience. It's like certain instruments, certain mix techniques could be equivalent to an experience, right? Like when you walk into a designer store, if you walk into one, like a Gucci or a Louis Vuitton or whatever, the goal for the salesman in that building are to sell the product. And so they do all these little things to get into your psyche and get into your mind and get into your mood. They'll offer you a glass of water. Some high-end stores will offer you like a free glass of champagne as soon as you walk in. You'll have a dedicated salesperson that's like there getting to know you, asking you, you know, giving you compliments. Ooh, I love that fit. So what are you looking for today? You know what I mean? It's like, ooh, yo, well, what's going on? Hey, welcome to the store. That bomber that fit is fire. Wow. So what are you looking for today? You know what I mean? So there's this little techniques that you can adapt that these stores do. And anyway, I bring that up because I look at that like music too. There's different techniques, different things that you can apply in a song to create a more pleasurable experience, right? This song is a good opportunity to do that. So those are most of my mix notes. Now diving into the actual song and songwriting, I like your lyrics. I think that your delivery and melody choices could be finessed a little bit more to really deliver the storytelling and to deliver the message, to make me like actually really, really care about the song and the person singing it. So, you know, I noticed there's certain words that you rhymed with certain words, and your pattern of singing, your cadence in your singing could have been a little bit more improved. It just sort of sounded like you were, again, you know, reading on a piece of paper or reading from your phone a bunch of lyrics and sort of making up melodies as you're going along, which is cool. Like, I'm a fan of feeling, right? It doesn't have to be overly polished and meticulous, but I do think that there's a take here where you can get in there and redo the song and get some better melodies out of what you're doing. Better melodies, better vocal performance, better vocal mix. Those are like the big three main things that I'm hearing that I want to hear on this to get leveled up. Okay. So, yeah, that's sort of the bulk of it, right? So Dreaming Flowers, you know, I like this kind of stuff. I think, you know, it's a cool story that you're telling on here, but I want to feel that story. I want to feel it. I want to remember it. I want this to be my favorite song. I want to hear it and understand what you're talking about and feel those melodies and feel like I can really, really relate to this song. And you know, a lot of artists, a lot of producers and mix engineers don't fully understand like the severity of nuance. You know, nuance is quite literally everything, you know, and taste as well. But all those little details in a song can change a song from a 5 to a 7 to an 8 to a 10. It can change a little nuance change in a song, can take something that streams 400 times on Spotify to 400,000 times to 4.5 million times. You understand? And a lot of times it's those little things. It could be a vocal performance. It could be a mix technique. It could be moving the hook to the beginning. It could be getting rid of the second verse and making the song shorter. So many things that could be a determining factor of drastically improving a song. And you won't know that until you keep experimenting, right? So overall, great, keep going, and looking forward to hearing more. All right. And guys, if you want to submit, it's not too late to submit. Submissions are always open. Go to Nero.fan/Illmind. You see the ticker tape on the bottom. It's consistently scrolling. That's how you submit. Anyone can submit. Send me a song, send me a beat, send me what you're working on. Give me some context, and I'll get to it when I can. You see, the queue has 1,182 songs. 1,182 songs and beats that were submitted. And I'm going through them at a pace that will make sure that we don't go insane. And I also am not gonna just breeze through these and say, oh, that was a vibe, next one, oh, that was cool. No, I don't like that. I'm not here to do that. I'm here to really dig in with you and hopefully provide some like real value to each and every one of you guys. So we're doing this one by one. All right. J Smack, you're up next. Shout to J Smack. If you want to support J Smack on Instagram, it's at @theofficial_J Smack. And here is the note. So it says, what's up, Ill? I got my first rock song for you here today. Great, I'm excited. Some rock shit. featuring my cousin, the Sumerians. Shout out to the Sumerians. I wrote this song and he wrote the bridge and put his sauce on it. I wanted to bring something different to you today. Hope you enjoy it. I dropped Both Eyes Open on 10/10. Masterpiece, yep, I remember on 10/23. Good Intentions on 11/7. And my next release, Top Notch, is on 12/12. Great. So it sounds like you're consistent on dropping music. And yeah, let's hear it. So this is J Smack, Good Intentions. Okay, wait, it's not playing. Is it playing on a different device? Oh, okay. I have to disconnect from the other. It's playing on a different device. Okay.
Always had good intentions. Look where they got me. I always had good intentions. That's not how they saw me. What good is having good intentions when hate is all I'm causing? What good is having good intentions? Somebody please tell me.
Over and over I find myself mistaken and misunderstood. When I intend to do good, it's like the opposite seems to happen. I feel like I'm cursed, like Medusa. Whatever I look at turns to stone. And all the good care and love I do my best to show gets treated like ghosts. Nobody can see them. Was it an angel on my shoulder? Was it really a heathen? Which one have I been listening to? They may think that I'm jaded and find me true. They wouldn't be wrong. Part of this is true. Every solution that I've had just seems to pollute. I try and be helpful, best believe me I do. It's like my software's corrupted and I'm trapped in the loop.
I always had good intentions. Look where they got me. I always had good intentions. That's not how they saw me. What good is having good intentions when it's all I'm causing? What good is having good intentions? Somebody please tell me. And I ask, what good are these intentions when nothing good comes out of them anyway? I keep following my destiny against all odds. My love is
Must not been enough, good intentions alone. Gotta be something that I'm missing as I keep falling short. Was it done to me on purpose or did I just miss the boat? Or am I a puppet in someone's evil world? They say the road to hell's been paved by good intentions anyway. The truth is I would be lying to y'all if I said I didn't feel the same. Many bridges may have burned for this lesson to be learned, but sometimes you lose some battles to win the war. The lesson was to focus more results than actions, cause without that good intentions are just a false livelihood.
I always had good intentions. Look where they got me. I always had good intentions. That's not how they saw me. What good is having good intentions when it's all I'm causing? What good is having good intentions? Somebody please tell me.
All right, shout out to Jay Smack. Cool. So, all right, I'm gonna just dive right in. So, I like the vocal, like the part that sound like a rap. I don't know if that was you, Jay Smack, but I remember in the note you said that you did some of the vocals. I don't like the singing vocals on this song at all right now. The good intentions, like I see and feel what it's supposed to do, but it's 80% of it, J Smack, is fixable via mixing and tuning. I think what you need to do is the singing part, J Smack, for the singing part, tune it, use Melodyne. Don't use auto-tune, use Melodyne. Get in there and tune it a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfect, but get it closer to sounding better. And then what you need to do is put distortion on that vocal. Put distortion on the singing vocal on your cousin and remove the stereo effect on the vocal. The vocals are, to me, just when you put like a stereo widener on your vocal, I don't know if you're using CLA vocals or something and it's got like the stereo effect thing, like shut that off. Remove any stereo widening effect that you have on the singing vocal entirely. Put some distortion on that bitch. Tune it a little bit using Melodyne and let that shit rock. I think the rapping vocal part, your part, J Smack, that you're doing, could also use a little bit more distortion. I think you need to dip it down in the mix a little bit. And yeah, start there. You know, with songs like this, especially rock music, you know, rock music is the mixing ethos of rock music is so different from hip hop. And again, I'm not saying there's a right or wrong, you know, it's art, it's subjective. But again, there is such a thing as something that's pleasurable to listen to and something that isn't. And I think if you're creating a song that's a rock driven song, you do want to function within the guidelines of rock music, depending on how true you want to stay to the genre. And one of those things is really understanding the nuances of how rock music is mixed, right? Rock music drums are completely opposite from hip hop drums. Rock music distorted guitars are a lot different than just slapping distortion on a guitar and turning the volume up. The way that vocals are mixed in rock music are completely 180 in the opposite spectrum of hip hop most times. And so the song is yearning for more traditional rock elements and rock approach. So I think it is a mistake to try to approach this as a hip hop record. I think J Smack, I think you guys should commit to this being a rock song. And if you are going to do that, in my opinion, I think it's going to sound better. But also, I think that you're going to create a more pleasurable experience for your audience. People that listen to this are going to be rock people. They're gonna listen to this. They just listened to 21 Pilots, and then they just heard fucking some throwback Good Charlotte, and then they listen to Nirvana, and then they're gonna listen to this, right? And it's got to be in that realm. You want to be in that same court. And again, thinking ahead of time, you know, if you're going to commit to this being like a true rock song, like you want rock playlists to pick this up too, right? Like you want this to get picked up on a rock playlist on Spotify. And if you do, that's what you're up against, right? This song is going to come immediately before or after a modern rock song or fucking Nirvana, It's going to be Nirvana, it's going to be fucking Green Day, and it's going to be J Smack, Good Intentions, and then it's going to be fucking Metallica or something. Like, does your song compete and play on the same sonic level as those songs? You got to ask yourself that, you know? And if it doesn't, you want to get closer to that. You want to step into that court with the right tools and the right sonics and really compete. Okay? So start there, tweak those vocals, do all those things. I don't want to repeat it again, but you know, yeah, go in and do some tweaking, do some knob turning, listen to those songs, bro. Go back and listen, bro. Like, listen on headphones, listen on speakers, listen in your car, go for a run, listen to it on your iPhone speakers, listen to it on your laptop. Like, get into that world, immerse yourself into that rock world completely. You could even take a popular rock song, throw that shit into fader.com or like a stem splitter, separate the stems, upload it to your DAW, solo each instrument and listen. That's a cool trick right there you guys should try. Take a song that you love, certain elements about the song you love, upload it to a stem separator, separate all the stems, load it back into your DAW and solo each one and listen, intently listen. Like, wow, like the way they mixed those vocals. Oh, that's how they did that. Oh, the drums, the snare drum is tucked and the kick drum is a little bit louder than the snare, but the drums are overly compressed and they're the same volume as the guitars. Oh, interesting. Let me try that. You know what I mean? Like, that's how you can really start to dissect and unpack certain techniques of certain things. A fun stem separation is like any Michael Jackson song. Because if you go back and you stem separate an MJ song, like if you stem separate fucking Thriller, your mind is going to be blown. If you stem separate I Want to Rock With You by Michael Jackson, your mind will be fucking blown. Stem separate any Prince song, your mind will be blown. You're going to hear all those nuances. Like I said earlier, guys, the nuances, the little, ooh, they're like, why did Prince put that little shaker and pan it hard left, right? Why does that matter? And then if you take it out, the song isn't the same. It's like a little thing that you never noticed before, but now you notice it. And then if you remove it, the song isn't the same. It's not as good, right? That's how you know you have a fucking groundbreaking smash record, when you can do that to a song, right? Every sound matters. Every shaker matters. Every fucking ad-lib that you hear matters. Every little mistake matters. Every drum fill and snare choice matters, right? So yeah, man. Give that a try, Jay. All right, shout to J Smack. Our next submission, another skip. We're still on skips right now. This is a song called There's Fire. This is by Lou Banger. So if you want to support, that's the Instagram at Lou Banger Production. And then our note here is, it's a long note. Excuse me. This track is a journey through love, temptation, and betrayal. It all began with Kevin's Casper the Nomad soulful chorus melodies, which became the heart of the song. Esther, Lilith Queen Bee, added verses dripping with seduction, lust, and desire, and suddenly the story took shape. Two lovers caught in a secret romance. Yeah, it sounds like this was written by AI, but that's fine. To bring the tension to its peak, Odonga steps in as Esther's boyfriend, spitting a fiery rap that captures the sting of betrayal and ends the song with raw, undeniable energy. What platform are you guys using to extract these AI descriptions of songs? I'd like to know. Someone drop that info in the chat. Okay, so Lou Banger, There's Fire. Let's go.
There's fire inside your bones. It's crystal clear to see, baby. Your body's my own. There's fire inside your bones. It's crystal clear to see. Your body's my only home. Keep it warm for me, please, baby.
Slide and float and rush the night. Tracing my skin into softer swag. Tell me what you like. I'll follow your lead. Whisper that's love. Give me what I need. Baby, you're my sweetest fire, my sacred dream, my true desire.
There's fire inside your bones. It's crystal clear to see. Your body's my only home. Keep it warm for me, please, baby.
So this is the thanks I get. Another man rubbing all up on your stomach. Is that cause I made you sick? Don't know what to make of this. You beating up out of the palm of his hands, caught in a major grip. The baby been up all night crying for food, and you got to take the risk. You wanna make love, I wanna make money, I guess it ain't making sense. A part of me wants your apologies properly, part of me ain't convinced. If this how you take it whenever I'm right, that makes you a plagiarist. Cause you fell in love with the opening act and missed out on the main event. I hope that you burn. Give a damn if it's something to learn. It's making it worse, that's what I prefer. If there's fire inside you this time, then I hope that you burn. I hope that you burn. For the spark that we had can return. Just keep your defense, I don't work at a firm. And look through my lens if you thinking you sure. I hope that you burn. Everything you want from me ain't enough. So I know everything you giving us up. How I'm feeling should be none of your concern. You on fire, baby, you gotta burn. Everything you want from me ain't enough. So I know everything you're giving us up. How I'm feeling should be none of your concern. You on fire, baby, you gotta burn.
All right. Okay, let me see. Okay, so Lou Banger with There's Fire. Before I give you feedback, Lou, I want to answer one of the questions in the chat. It said, where is it? It said, do these get, this is by 808 Pablo, I got you. Do these get saved on YouTube afterwards? The answer is yes. So after this stream is over, you're going to be able to go back and watch the playback of the entire stream, which is cool. So if you missed your feedback, you can go back and listen and watch. Okay, so let's dive in, Lou Banger. So first off, it sounded like it was pretty much 99% AI generated, aside from your rap verse. I didn't love it. I think the song is all over the place. You know, obviously when you're using AI generated vocals, they're trained on really good singers. So the singing performance was very high level, right? I do like the chord progression on the hook, the boom, 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 and even the male singer on there, the like, it was a cool performance. Good singing, obviously, with the help of AI. Like, you know, it's trained on people that are fucking fantastic at singing. So, you know, that part sounded good. I think that was like probably my favorite part of the whole song was the male vocalist hook part with the little poo, poo, poo. That was a cool section. I think that the song should be built around that. Now, everything else, I just wasn't a fan of. I didn't really understand or resonate with the female vocal part. I thought that the transitions from male to female were a little bit off. you know, if you are using AI with this, well, I'm almost 99% sure, but if you're in the chat, Lou, definitely chime in and correct me, and apologies. But regardless, the transitions to and from the male to female just didn't make any sense. You know, musically, and also, you know, story-wise, like I get it, you know, I get the intention behind it, but the execution just isn't there. It's not there. It's not there. Not with this. The rap was okay. The rap was okay, bro. You know, first off, I think the rap came in a little too late. It came in too late. You got to come in earlier with that rap, in my opinion. You know, it was like intro, male part, female part, male part, female part, male part, and then all of a sudden a rap. Like, you know, 4 minutes in or something, all of a sudden there's a rap, and then another male part, female part. So another issue I saw with this song was the sequencing, the sequence of events, right? And again, it's like a movie. You know, you introduce the character, which is what you did, and then from there, it's like, where does this story go? I'm not feeling any payoff, or I'm not feeling like any of this is resonating, right? And a lot of times that's an issue with the sequencing of your actual parts of your song that you need to adjust. So that would be another part that I would consider as well, Lou. But yeah, man, you know, I see the intention, and I love people that are experimenting with AI music. But again, you know, you want to really get in there, get in the nitty gritty of it, and take those AI elements and make them make sense. Create your own stamp and vibe with the AI tools. You know, and you know, get creative with it, but also you don't want to exhaust the listener, right? You don't want to feel exhausted after listening to a song. Like listening to that song made me feel tired, not tired, sleepy, but like it actually extracted energy from me when I heard it. And music isn't supposed to do that, right? Music is supposed to feel enjoyable experience, enjoyable, like nurturing. You're not supposed to feel exhausted after you hear a song. So get in there, man. Get in there and tweak, practice, tweak, wash, rinse, repeat, throw stuff on the wall, try different things, but get in there, man. Get in there and try those fixes, and you know, hone in on your craft, and you know, just keep going with it. Okay. All right. So our next submission, we got about 30 minutes left here, guys. So if you want to submit, it's not too late. Nero.fan/illmind. If I miss your submission, we're going in chronological order. I'll catch you next week. All right. So next submission is IDGAF, and this is by Island Bay Cole. Island Bay Cole. Shout out to Island Bay Cole. And the note here is IDGAF is about being free, releasing all inhibitions, finally feeling like I could just speak my side of things. No more sugarcoating. Love it. Love it. It's time to keep it 100 and really speak your mind. I like it. I don't give a fuck. And then we also have a 15-minute phone call edition. Shout to you, Island Bay Cole. You should have received, or you will receive at some point before the end of the week. I'm going to email you to schedule that 15-minute call with me. Okay, so looking forward to talking to you, man. We're going to do it offline, off stream. We're going to do our 15-minute call. So at some point in the next 24 to 48 hours, Island Bay Cole, you're going to get an email from me, and we're going to schedule that call that we'll have together. Okay. All right, let's jump right into it.
Turn me up some.
And I wrote this in a nightmare. Told us when her eyes look closer, it's a slight glare. She picked up a knife and said, nigga, I don't fight fair. I picked up my gun and said, okay, hi, a stallion ass, I want my horse back. But chemistry, something can't force that. My signature, yes, I should try to forge that. I see a cease and desist. Could hear it now, but she read with a list. Loyalty and respect don't seem to even exist. When she squirted, ain't seeming as piss, nigga. The truth to have you looking feeble as shit. Dark skin, but my feelings mulatto. I'm really sleeping Diablo. Sinkhole is so hollow. Virgil passed me the bottle, we getting lit. Yeah. I'm fucking on random, still escape the pain. They collateral damage, I'm swerving lane to lane. IDGAF, you ain't really sus. Keep us calm and shine, but they really sus. IDGAF, you ain't really suspect. Keep us calm and shine, but they really sus. What? Did I say I want my hoe back? The crop already harvest, can't throw back to thread the needle. That is so whack, she forever in my debt, my nigga. Look what she owe back, pedal to the floor mat. I'm dodging death, then I'm dodging death. I'ma milk this cow until it's no more left. I'ma breathe until it's no more breath. You right, but cause I'm so gone left. I ain't Mr. Cooper, but I'm such a marksman. My own business, I'll get towed for this double parking. If you croak, then I'm a toad. Stay out the neighbors, yeah, that's what mama told me. It's black and white like a domino. What time's the rally, cause I'ma go. Vominos, grab the daily on. I'm pro-black, don't know what they be on. Nights like this, I wish raindrops would fall. I said, hey Leon. Snowfall in the summer, topless Hummer. I just seen a goat driving. Alligator in the moat, nigga dive in. You want the smoke, then go to Thrive Driving. Wanna see my girl thriving. IDGAF, you ain't really sus. Keep us calling shine, but they really sus. IDGAF, you ain't really suspect. Keep us calling shine, but they. And she came in looking hella red. My yellow bone looked like devil legs. When the chicken hatch, we gon' sever head. One blunt to like several heads. Nah, not boo-boo. Sac passe, Haitian voodoo. The lesson be the blessing, folk. Couldn't afford section 8, now we in section 4. Not for me, you got the extra rope, extraterrestrial. Moon matter, baboon patterns assumes higher. Resume higher. Hey, you got a part in the item. I mess around and put a part in the item. Now I got it, I could buy any item. Application, you can tell that we hiring. 10 million jobs, I feel like we buy them. GOP one, mash up, divide them. But unite we must, alright friend. I'm Tom Brady with the longevity. Now I'm Sue Bird, Don Staley. Imagine never went to Aquinas, went to Arm Bailey. Never mind, just come pay me. IDGAF, we ain't really sus. Keep us calling shine, but they really sus. IDGAF, you ain't really suspect. Keep us calling shine, but they. The moonlight, but the spirit's high. The moonlight, the moonlight, the moonlight, but the spirit's high. The moonlight, but the spirit's high. I be spitting like it's dinner time. Tell your bitch, get in line.
All right, shout out to Island Bay Cole, man. Shout out to Island Bay Cole. I like your raps. I like your delivery. You're spitting on that, bro. You're spitting on that. I like the song. I love the beat. I love the drums. I like the sample chop. My only honestly, bro, my only critique on this song is the vocal mix. I think it's overly compressed. Just too much compression. You know, you can hear. Well, you can tell when you hear songs that are overly compressed, you just hear it in the vocal, and there was no room for dynamics in there, dynamic volume, dynamic performance. You kind of lost all of it, and the vocal is just one large pancake pause. You know, that's just like a rectangle. That's just like that in the vocal. So I would just dial back on the compression on there, maybe mess with your ratio a little bit, but dial back on the compressor a little bit. it's pushing a little too hard. Not even a little. It's pushing too hard. Pause. So dial back on that. But outside of that, man, beat sounded good. The song sounded good. Sound like you've been rapping, Island Bay Cole. Sound like you've been rapping for a minute. You definitely sound seasoned in what you do. You sound like you've been rapping for a while, and you know, I can tell that this is something that you care about and have been doing for a good amount of time. So much respect to you. I don't really have much more feedback, to be honest. Island Bay Cole, definitely good luck with this release. Looking forward to hearing more from you for sure. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to our 15-minute convo as well. I definitely want to get to know you a little bit more and dig in with you and see what you got going on. So, perfect. So again, Island Bay Cole, I'm going to hit you on the email that I received. I'll email you there, and then we'll schedule a call. Probably most likely a call for next week. I'm going to be out of town until Tuesday, so we can shoot for doing a call privately off the side, off stream on Wednesday. And again, guys, like anyone here, if you're watching, whether it's playback or you're watching live, when you submit your song on Nero.fan/Illmind, you can actually, there's an option where you can redeem a 15-minute phone call with me. So I'm literally like taking phone calls and calling you on my phone. Literally, like I did 4 of them today. I spoke to 4 people today who redeemed 15-minute phone call slots with me. So, you know, we talk for 15 minutes and get to know each other a little more. I want to know more about you and what you're working on. And if you want me to listen to another song, I could during our phone call, like whatever goes, you know what I'm saying? So if you want to redeem that phone call, 15 minutes, it's in the option when you submit your song. You can put that as an add-on if you want. So shout out to Nero for creating that feature. It's really cool. So let's see where we're at in the queue. We have Island Boy Cole. Our next submission here is Milky Wave by Pappy Loopy. And then we still have some more skips here. So, all right. So here's what we're going to do. Unfortunately, it is time to end the stream. Cue fucking sad horn, like all those sound effects or whatever. I promise. I've been talking for weeks about sound effects. I promise I'm gonna get sound effects going for the next stream. I fucking promise this time. But yeah, we do have to end the stream right now. I gotta wrap up. It's gonna be a busy day tomorrow, so I got a bunch of stuff I gotta prep for tomorrow. But another amazing stream, you know, and again, you know, I try to get through as much music as I humanly can in the amount of time, and we did a good, healthy, like almost 3 hours of streaming today. So I appreciate you guys for joining and tuning in. Some of you guys, it's really late at night, so I appreciate you taking the time. And for those of you around the world, it's early in the morning, shout to you. And we're going to do our next stream next week. We're back Wednesday again, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, live on Twitch, YouTube, Nero.fan/Illmind. Send me your submissions. Producers, send your beats. Artists, send your songs. Singers, rappers, songwriters, anything and everything. I'm here to look for talent. I'm looking to sign people. You know, I'm an executive at Empire now. So any type of talent that I'm hearing, I definitely want to tap in. And again, you guys know me. I'm a producer. I'm looking for people to work with. I'm looking for producers. I'm looking for loop makers. I'm looking for drummers. I'm looking for songwriters. I'm looking for vocalists. I'm looking for everything. You know, I'm just looking for dope people that are disrupting, that are creating interesting art that I can be of service to. And that's a big reason, the main reason why I do these streams. I found about 4 or 5 people that I really like. I spoke to some of you guys today, spoke to some of you guys last week. Like, this is really happening. This is a real thing. So this is the feedback loop. That's what this series is called. We live on Twitch. We live on YouTube. That's where we live. Nero.fan/illmind. Send me your submissions. And I'm going in the order of the queue. So if you submitted your music, great. Appreciate it. We're going to get to it in the order that it was received. And if you want to skip the line, you're free to skip the line as well. So you know how that goes. But shout to all you guys. I hope you have a great night. I hope you have an amazing weekend. Be safe out there. If you're going to Art Basel, shout to you. Be safe. Have fun out there. And I will catch you guys same place, same time next week. Wednesday, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, YouTube or Twitch. It's your choice, you know. But shout to both of my communities, and we're gonna do this again next week. So I'll see you all Wednesday. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. Shout out to all of you guys that